Hey, welcome back to the channel. Let's discuss today about the upcoming Champions League semi-finals. Arsenal will v PSG, and firstly, Inter v Barcelona. Now that's going to be a very, very tactical game because Inter are great on the counter-attacks with people like Martinez. But when you've got so much talent up front as Barcelona have, with obviously Yamal, Lewandowski, Rafinha, to mention but a few, they could actually dominate the game. I personally think it's going to be a very tactical game. I think Barcelona will, as usual, go out on the attack, but will have to be much tighter in defence than they normally are, because the Italian team has a very, very good, strong attack as well. They're not just strong in defence. I can see the first leg probably, I would think, I think Inter will probably win 1-0, and I think again against Barcelona, I think it's going to be in the second leg probably 2-1 to Inter. I really do. I can see Inter going all the way to the final. I think they will have the better of Barcelona. However, I could be very wrong. It just depends how Barcelona come out. If they come out with defending strongly, as well as obviously having a great attack and a great offence, then they could be different. Now let's move on to Arsenal v PSG. Great result for Arsenal, winning both legs against Real Madrid. No one saw that, not even myself. I didn't expect them to win. I expected it to be maybe a draw at the Etihad, and then maybe another draw at the Bernabeu going to penalties. But it wasn't. Arsenal dominated. Their defence was brilliant. Declan Rice was superb in both the legs, and yeah. Kivior was a great stand-in for Gabriel, who's missing because he's injured in defence, and he lined up very well with Saliba and Timber, and obviously Lewis Skelly on the other side for Arsenal. So going into the game against PSG, who they played early on in the Champions League, it's going to be a very tough game because PSG have got players that were injured last time Arsenal played in the league part of the Champions League earlier on in the season. And also Arsenal dominated and won that. It's going to be a much difficult game, and they're going to have a much harder task to beat PSG, as PSG is such a great defence with Dembele up front. I think Arsenal again, if they keep their defensive standards up to as well as good as they were before, come out with 1-0 or 2 win at home, and then maybe draw away at PSG, which means Arsenal will go through the final and meet Inter. But they've sort of do it. I mean, I personally think PSG is just as good a team as Real Madrid when they got all their players there. So it's going to be equally as hard for Arsenal in this leg as it was in the quarterfinals against Real Madrid. They don't have all the big names that Real Madrid have, but the team is playing exceptionally well, and they are very good both also in defence and attack. So Arsenal are going to be playing to 100% like they did against Real Madrid to get through to the final. Can they do it? Most definitely they can, but they've got to be at their best. Second best is not going to do it. They got Declan Rice, Saliba, and such players cannot have an off day. They've got to play to the best of their ability and see this through to get to the final. Anyway, let me know what you think. Do you think Arsenal will go to the final, or what do you think the final will be? Do you think it'll be an Arsenal-Barcelona final? Inter Milan v PSG final? What do you think? I personally think it will be an Arsenal-Inter Milan final. Let's have a look and see what happens. As I said before, like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.